Hello, today I'll show you how to make a force field in Scratch. As you can see, if I try to enter the area that has a force field, then I can't go in and it will bounce me back. But if I press F, which disables it, then I can go in. But if I enable it, then it will get flinged. And you can do it as much times as you want. So let's get started. First, paint a sprite and name it player. Player. Now, use the box tool and make the fill a nice yellow color and make the outline a good size. Press shift and drag a rectangle and make it a good size. Now use the line tool, press shift and make a straight line. Then copy pastel the straight line and put it here. Now select these, put it in the middle and press shift and use the arrow keys to move it around. Then use the line tool again and make the mouth. This time use this tool, the curve tool, and do this. Then widen these to make a more circular kind of smile. And name this player. Duplicate it and name this one move. Select all of the face and use the arrow keys to move it. Make sure it's in this position. Or this position. Now, you go to event when green flag clicked. Make a new variable named X for the sprite only, Y for the sprite only. Then, make another variable named speed for all sprites. Now set speed to 2, set X and Y to 0, and go to 0, 0. Then go to front and make sure to set rotation style to left and right. Now forever, switch costume to player and then set X and set Y to X times 0.8. Duplicate this and change this to Y as well. Change the Y for Y. Now, if key right arrow pressed, change X by speed, then point in direction 90 and switch costume to move. Duplicate this and this time change it to -90 and change this to left arrow, and lastly multiply by -1, which would change it to a negative number. Duplicate these, remove the switch costume and direction, and this time change these to Y and up arrow and down arrow. Then change X and change Y by X and Y. Now if you test it, as you can see, if you use the arrow keys, then it will move in a really smooth movement. Now, make a new block named touching force field. Oops, force field. Run without screen refresh. Now, if touching, and then make a new sprite named Forcefield. Use the circle tool and click this gradient. Make this a nice blue color, and the other one a more cyan kind of light, something like this. And drag out the circle. And make sure there is no outline. And if you want, you can make the color look even better. Now, in the code, when green flag clicked, we will go to the y will be 0 and the x will be negative 250. Then, forever, we do make a new variable named ghost value for this sprite only, and ghost offset for this sprite only. Set ghost offset, actually put it in the forever loop and change this to set ghost value to ghost value times 0.8 plus, and put a divide in the other side, plus offset divided by 5. And also set ghost to ghost value. Now, and back to the player, if touching force field, and if you start it, and make sure to set ghost value to 35. Actually, ghost offset. If you set it to that, if you start, it will smoothly go to that. Now, force field, then if a variable, make a new variable named on off for all sprites. If on off equals 1, then we would do set x to x times -3. Duplicate this, change it to y, and y. Now, broadcast, new message, toggle. And now, when I receive toggle, forever, if key F pressed, and then another if on off equals 1, then set on off to 0, else set on off to 1, and then wait until not pressing F. And in the force field, drag this script into here and put it down here, and change this into a if else. And now if it's on, which is 1, then we will set ghost offset to 35, else 100. Now if you try, press F, it will go on and off. And in a player, make sure to also set on off to 1. And in the backdrops, use the box tool and make the color a green, grassy, nice color. As you can see. And now if you test it and move to it. Oh yeah, and also make sure to put touching force field in the bottom here. Now if you test it, as you can see, it will work. And if you press F, it will disappear, and press F again, then it will appear and fling the player, as you can see. Now you have a force field in Scratch. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day.